Hello and happy Friday. I'm coming to you today about self-sabotage. We talked about this in the community meeting this week, and guess what? I had my own little thing with it last night. So yesterday I took my kids to an amusement park and it was 92-degree heat, and I followed them around all day, and for the last several days I've been really disciplined about hitting my calories, my macros, and as you guys know, I'm working my way back down to the lower end of my goal weight. And I don't know what came over me last night. I stepped on the scale. Not a good idea after chasing your kids around in heat, being thoroughly exhausted, hungry, and just in a generally tired mood. I did it though, and it was the highest weight I had seen in a long time in the evening. And I'm like, what? I was like literally beside myself. I'm like, this cannot be right? Because I've been like so disciplined. And so I let go of it for a while. I just focused on drinking lots of water because I knew part of it probably was I was dehydrated. Well, I had a treat planned for myself that would have helped me hit my goals and everything. And I actually had the thought of, screw it, have what you want, Heather, because the scale was saying this reading. Like, I felt defeated in that moment, really frustrated. Again, mentally exhausted, not in a good place. So as I'm standing there in the kitchen, I said to myself, what was the meeting on this week? It was on self-sabotage. And what would you tell one of your clients if you were talking to them? Well, I would tell them, what if on the other side of today was the results? And you sabotaged tonight and you never got to them, right? And then I made a deal with myself. One of my beautiful community members told me about the pumpkin pie Quest bars that just came out. I cannot wait to get those, by the way. And I made a deal with myself in that moment. Heather, if you weigh and measure your treat, if you do what you said you were going to do and what you laid out, you can go buy a box of those Quest bars tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. I'm going to focus. I'm not going to make my decision tonight based on something that was, because logically I knew none of it made sense. So sure enough, this is hysterical. I step on the scale this morning, I'm down a pound. So now I'm at like 152 point something. So the point of the matter is, had I went all in last night, had a big dessert that I hadn't planned that put me well over my calories and over my macro goals and kind of thrown me off the system I was doing, I probably would not have seen that, right? The result of several days worth of work or even weeks worth of work I would have negated based on having something way off plan last night. It probably caused me to retain more water, as opposed to what I did, which was drinking lots of water and eating what I was supposed to. My point with all this is, one, I'm human. I struggle with the exact same thing. We all do that. All that mental sabotage of, I've been good, I want the results, and then talk yourself off the ledge. Ask yourself, if the results were on the other side of today, would you be willing to make the right choice right now? Okay. Secondly, reward your behavior with something that will be meaningful to you. I really want those Quest bars. And so I made a deal with myself. Heather, tomorrow you can go get those if you are compliant today. I was, and I just happened to be rewarded the next day on the scale with what I thought I should have achieved earlier in the week. But had I sabotaged last night, I would not have seen it. So I get it. I know the struggle, and I promise you it's more about you being consistent day in and day out than it is the immediate reward. So learn from my mistakes. Don't weigh yourself after chasing your kids around an amusement park all day in 92-degree heat. 2, talk yourself off the ledge, even if you have to use bribery. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.